Hey, what's up YouTube? Real quick video. As you can see, I've got a marlin22lr semi-auto torn apart here. Do a little clean out and make it function a little better. And I'm no gunsmith. I'm no expert. I'm also not an idiot. I'm pretty mechanical. I don't know how well it's showing up. It's extremely cruddy in there. I don't have the schematics for it. I didn't pull them up online, so I am not going to get into the springs and the entire inner workings. Alright, if I could pull up a video on exactly how to tear this apart, or a schematic, or even a blueprint, so that I have something to reference when I put it back together. But this was given to a friend of mine, and she's pretty gummed up. I mean, it fires. It'll fire with CCI stingers, which is like a high-powered round. So we're basically, he saturated with Freol, you know, the spray it in there, lubricant cleaner, which I don't believe in. I'm a firm believer in this. Alright. Ice hops, light oil. I know it's old school. That's how my dad taught me to do things, and that's how I do things. So, anyways, doing a little bit of a different way to load these videos now, so hopefully this is going to work. But I'm basically just going to clean everything the best I can here with some hops and a toothbrush, some patches, paper towels, you know, your standard brushes, Q-tips, and a very, very, very thin coating of hops. Hops oil. Now, if I can remember correctly, when my dad showed me how to do this when I was a kid, we didn't oil them. He didn't believe in it. He always said to run it dry. If I do anything, I'm either going to use the hops or I have this Cano Croil. Now, this is mainly like a penetrating oil. Freeze things. It's very expensive. It's very hard to come by, but I'm going to clean this weapon up and let's see if she'll run a little better. And hopefully in a few days here, when my friend and I, Chris, aka CMFW, hopefully when we get a chance to get back out to the range, we'll do a video of this old girl firing. Alright, folks of YouTube, posted a little video before of my friend's marlin22 semi-automatic, and this is a follow-up as to why I do not care for the one and all gun cleaners like Freol, and I'm going to explain why. I tore this thing completely down, as you saw in the last video. Alright, I cleaned the entire thing using only Hops number 9 solvent, toothbrush, cotton swabs, your standard cleaning rods, bore brush, patch holder, and some patches. When I run out of patches, I use paper towel. Okay. Now, at one point during the cleaning of this, I actually had to take a small screwdriver and gently scrape from the inside of the chamber, not actually where the bullet goes, but inside the box, this. Okay, this gun was cleaned with one of those one and all solvent lubricants. Obviously it didn't take everything out, and that is what was left behind. So I cleaned everything out of it, and I'm pretty pleased with the action. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. It's been safety checked. There's nothing in it. As you can see, there's nothing in the chamber. It's bright, it's shiny, it's metal. You can see what you're supposed to see in there, okay? Trigger pull, light and crisp like it should be. Now these you generally put back together dry. You don't want to put oil in these. They'll accumulate powder, they'll gum up big time. I did, however, use a few drops of Kano oil. It works into places where most oil's not going to work into. It's not going to gum things up. This stuff is thinner than water. This is the best penetrating oil on the market, in my opinion. And, simple tools. Simple's the best way to go. If you're wondering what that's doing there, I live in a rougher neighborhood. It's a nice warm night, and I don't want to have my door shut with the air conditioning on, so I've got them open and the screen doors are locked, and if somebody should decide to walk in, well, I think I've got things covered. But, yeah, don't use the one-and-all stuff on your guns. Take the time, learn how to field strip them. I mean, when it got into the springs and the assembly and the action, I did not actually take that apart. I used regular hop solvent, toothbrush, and cotton swabs. You loosen up the powder and the debris with the solvent, and just gently, one at a time, slowly clean it all out with a cotton swab or, a little corner of a paper towel, and it's your best bet. The clean gun that works every single time. This thing was operating with hot loads, CCI stingers. They're 1,680 feet per second, but she'd jam up every time with a standard velocity 22, so should be fixed. Hopefully we can get to the range, my friend and I, this weekend, and we'll put some rounds through it and try to get a video. Alright, y'all have a nice night, and enjoy. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. I'm off work tomorrow, and I'm hopefully going to take this ugly piece of crap out since I fixed the magazine, and we're going to see if I can make it run. Cheap piece of garbage gun, but I've got it in my head that I'm going to fix this thing. I'm going to make it reliable, and I'm going to do it. So have fun, have a nice night, keep your guns clean. Good old saying, and I hold it true: the sun should never set on a dirty gun, period. My dad taught me that when I was a kid, and someday when I have a son or a daughter, I want to keep that tradition alive.